Hello, hello, hello. Who you with? Sports Fire. Who we against? All liars. Hello, hello, hello. Who you with? Sports Fire. Who we against? All liars. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up. Hello, hello, hello. Who you with? Sports Fire. Who we against? All liars. Hello, hello, hello. Who you with? Sports Fire. Who we against? All liars. Who you with?
Sports Fire.
Who we against?
Liars.
Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up. Hello, hello, hello. Who you with?
Sports Fire. Sports Fire.
Who we against?
All liars.
Hello, hello, hello. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up. Sport Fire gonna shake 'em up. We here to put an end to the lanes. This is Sports Fire, people. Enjoy the night show. It's gonna be a beauty. Hello, welcome to Sports Fire. I'm your Sportsanator Rojo, here to bring you the hottest sports update, rumors, and news. Tonight, we have quad Sportsanators, so it's going to be a great show tonight. First Sportsanator up to introduce himself is Sportsanator James. James, tell us a little bit about yourself, son.
My name's James White. I play basketball at University of Mississippi.
Oh,
that's really all about me, but yeah.
Next Sportsanator up is Sportsanator Terrell. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Terrell.
Hey, it's your boy, Sportsanator Terrell Smith. I'm here straight out of Detroit, but I'm a Floridian. Been here long enough. I'm here to give y'all my honest opinion on your sports and keep it 1,000 wild.
1,000. Yes, we got on the D in the house, Florida in the house heavy. Next up is Sportsanator Rodney. Tell us about yourself, Rodney.
My name Rodney, and I'm originally from Miami, Florida. I moved out to doing the rapping stuff. You can follow me on Instagram at RR Mafioso. And that's really enough about me. Follow my YouTube channel, Double R, DOUBLERR. Yeah, I go listen to my new single.
That's what it is. That new single go hard too. I mean, it got the streets talking. So y'all go check them out though. But anyway, we're gonna get into the night show. We got a good one for you tonight. We're gonna start it off with the conversation that everybody's speaking about, which is Tom Brady return, baby. Right? He retired for a second. I'm gonna quote him basically. He said he's not ready to sit on the couch right now. His time will come to sit on the couch. I took that as if he was around the wife and the 2 kids I think he has, and he realized this ain't that problem. This ain't that. I need to get back to the field.
It ain't it.
I'm used to being a star. I'm used to them chanting my names when I'm running out that tunnel. Over here, you keep talking about homework, Girl Scout, the wife nagging them. I know how that get. The main man a star. So what do y'all think about Tom Brady return?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that last one hurt when he got kicked out. You feel me? So I feel like he's just trying to come back and just win it. I feel like he's just at home. He just don't feel right to him.
Man, I feel boy he still got it. Like that man came back down 28-3. I almost put the Rams out. They would have been the chance of round. If the Rams ain't won it, the Bucs would have got it for sure. All right, most definitely. So yeah, Tom Brady still got it. I think he still got it in him. He got about 2 more.
Yeah. What you think?
I mean, in my opinion, Tom Brady's a born competitor. You know what I'm saying? The dude lives to play. He can't slow down right now. He's not a slow down statement. You try to break a habit you've been doing for 22 years. Let's see how they work out. It's just in him. So it's natural. He's a winner.
That's true. I think it goes back to what Sportsanator James said also. He didn't like that taste, how he went out. And then it was sudden. It was sudden. It was like, you don't know, he was like, right away he said, I'm gonna retire. That's not Tom Brady. Tom Brady don't really talk like that. And it happened too fast. Let me tell you why it happened like that. He went out bad, but the main reason it happened like that, his body was in pain. Them people put that man down. They put him down over and over and over that night. So I knew he was gonna feel that way. They hurt him, and that was his body speaking, not his mind.
Tired of that old line. Donald getting in the backfield, tearing them up.
Donald was a whole nother animal.
Oh, different beast.
I ain't gonna lie. He a problem. He a real problem, bro.
Yeah, he's a problem. And I believe though, because I said before the game started, if Tom Brady had Antonio Brown, things may have been a little different because he needed somebody to hit quick out the backfield.
Yeah,
He ain't had nobody to hit like that. So if you don't have nobody to hit, them defensive end and then the middle linebackers, and then you really don't have no deep threat. So what they doing? The corners, the safeties pulling up. They got you like everybody pulling up on you, and they daring you now.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, they were seeing Mike Evans ain't really none for real, like in the slot. He really just a deep threat. So
Yeah, deep threat.
And you know, they put Jalen Ramsey on him the whole game. So you ain't gonna get too many opportunities back there. You know, and all the way like in the secondary, you ain't gonna get too many opportunities out there. And I feel like Antonio Brown, he just gave him an extra little pop because was good one there when they played the Rams.
I think he was though.
Yeah, because it just spread it out the offense way better. Because Leonard Fournette, he good in back. He come out the backfield, catch have back angles, have little short passes and stuff coming out the backfield. Antonio Brown running like it just. I felt like if they still had Antonio Brown, they probably would have got it done. Because
they had another problem too. By Antonio Brown not being Gronkowski older, so that put more pressure on him. Gronkowski can't run them routes like that, like in big moments no more like that. Not another star on that team, so it take off that pressure. Gronkowski supposed to be like a decoy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to piggyback off what you said the first time, Ro, you mentioned he needed something explosive like Antonio Brown, and I just think that speaks on the fact that Father Time is finally catching up with Brady, even though he's ready to play. But the old Brady, as we know, would take nobodies and turn them into somebodies. You know, the Wes Weapons of the games, the people that other teams didn't want, he made them into stars. So now we see that he can't do that no more. He can only convert players, so he just need good players around. So we finally see that.
Why he can't do that though? You know why he can't do that? It's not because he can't do it. It's because when he was in, okay, so I'm Sportsanators Rojo, everybody who don't know, I am the biggest New England fan out here. When he was with New England, remember, he didn't have to do that because Bill Belichick did that part. There's a difference between coaches now.
Yeah, sure. Bill Belichick.
That is true.
Yeah,
that's real.
What's that coach's name? Bill Arenas?
What is his name? I don't really like him like that.
Bill Arenas, yeah.
Bruce
Yeah, Bruce
Aaron.
He be throwing the blame on them players a lot in the interviews. Like he not the same.
It's bad leadership.
Yeah, it really is. When Tom Brady first got to his first year, the man went to the media and said on the post-game interview, yeah, Tom got to play better. Tom he's not there tonight. But I was thinking to myself when he said that, what have you done, coach? Last time I checked, Tom Brady was the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He my GOAT. That's what I know.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have no Super Bowl if Tom wouldn't have came now.
That's 100.
That's real.
I'm really happy Tom back, so that NFC just don't think it's wide open.
Yeah.
But anyway, welcome back, Tom. Let me ask y'all a question. How much money you think Tom Brady got for this contract for this upcoming season?
I don't even think money's an option anymore. It's not a thing.
I don't even know what you can get him, man.
Tom Brady, it's kind of like what Kodak said, but money was never an option with him. It was never an option. He always should have been the highest paid quarterback, but wasn't. He's playing for $25 million, which leads us into this next conversation about this quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Now, Aaron Rodgers is re-signing for a 3-year deal of $150 million. So if you break that down, that's like what, $50 million a year?
That's crazy.
That's super crazy. Aaron Rodgers' last Super Bowl was 2010 when he beat Pittsburgh.
Exactly. Yeah. Tom Brady wouldn't have had 3 since then.
Yeah. And now this man getting $50 million a season, dude.
That's crazy.
That's just off of I feel like even though Tom Brady is like the GOAT of the NFL, I feel like of all time, I feel like the NFL don't really just too much praise the man, you know? Like they praise all the other quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers, they praise Patrick Mahomes, but they ain't praising the one who really out there making it happen, who got the most rings, who done, you know what I'm saying, turned nobody. Buccaneers was just probably the last seed for years in the NFC, and he just went in there to make them boys championship contenders. So it's just like, I don't feel like he get the props he get, even from the NFL,
Yeah. I personally think, based on the Aaron Rodgers situation, it sounds like to me it's just like a deal based on like seniority and loyalty. It's like, you've been rocking with us this long. You held it down, you know what I'm saying? You never switched off or gave us an idea that you would switch teams. So we send you out the gates with a good one, with a nice check, because
that makes sense.
the way it's stacked up, you ain't gonna win nothing.
It makes sense. It's just sad that Belichick, because it wasn't Robert Kraft, but Belichick did that to Brady like that, got him up out of there. Felt like he was too old and washed up. So it wasn't no loyalty, the same loyalty Aaron Rodgers getting showed, because Aaron Rodgers, he gonna keep you in the playoff, but he's not gonna win anything. But I guess it's about selling the tickets, and it go back to what you said too, Sportsanator Terrell, about just loyalty, man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, he sat behind one of my favorite quarterbacks, Brett Favre, for years, on the low. And then
I like that, Brett.
Yeah, that's my personal favorite quarterback right there. And he he blossomed and watched the run and gun, all that came from Brett Favre. So I mean, you've been there so long, you dedicate. You almost like Kobe and Laker gear, you know what I'm saying? You dedicate all your time, but it's only right you pay that man. Set him up the right way.
I gotta look at it that way. It's respect, because I really don't see how the dude earns $50 million and you're not that dude.
Yeah.
Feel like your time is up, and there's some young quarterbacks that need to be in that position. But it go back to what you said, loyalty. So I guess Green Bay not really trying to win.
You feel like Aaron Rodgers' time is up?
His time was up a long time ago.
Yeah, I definitely feel like he's
Man, I think that's crazy. I thought he was still nice.
That's what I said. I thought he was still nice. They had him in the race for MVP.
He's like the Boston
Celtics every year. That's normal.
Good regular season, and when it counts, just.
When that money on the line, he gonna blow it.
Yeah, you right. He don't do it count, but he's still a good quarterback though. He's better than most of the NFL. He's better than most.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he elite. He gonna be one of the amongst the elites when his career over. But I just feel like his career is over.
You think so?
Yeah, it's definitely.
Who you was taking? Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees?
He done too.
Drew Brees?
Yeah, he done too.
Yeah. Man, you know who I feel like really done? I feel like Matt Ryan is done. Like he been done.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Matt Ryan been done for a minute. He ain't.
Matt Ryan been done since they lost to the Patriots. That's what Matt Ryan been done.
Yeah. There's a couple of quarterbacks need to move out the way right now. And there's some young talent out here, but you know how it is with the
NFL. I ain't gonna lie. You know who a problem though in that backfield?
Who that?
Lamar Jackson. That boy a problem.
He
is a problem. I like him over all them.
But he don't stay healthy though. That's the thing about that. He'll get close to the postseason and get hurt. Stay out again postseason and get hurt. I really, you can't really count on him to be there.
He got to separate the street life from another team. He got too many street ties to partying and things of that nature that's unhealthy for an athlete.
Yeah. Stay out of that black main homeboy.
You'll make it.
Exactly. Black. Yeah, let's call that man home.
Yeah, that's his boy though. That's that man kid though.
Those guys are real. He started doing his dance on the field as celebrations and things of that nature. He introduced that to them to the point they got in the game. It's actually made to the video game, so it's a big deal.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he just needs another team.
You think so?
I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like you gave Lamar Jackson like Aaron Rodgers' team. I feel like he'll win the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
If you gave him that wide receiver room, I feel like he win. I feel like he win that all day.
Yeah, he'll eat it up because you can't. First of all, he a problem by himself. He gonna get the most rushing yards for the team. The defensive end gotta be like disciplined out there. Everybody gotta stay in their assigned lanes. So yeah, he would just give him some offense. And this man, because really who he is, he the new Michael Vick. That's who he
Yeah,
is.
but no, can't no one cornerback. I say not even Jalen Ramsey hold Devontae Adams. Like you got to double. You got to help. You can't.
We saw Jalen Ramsey get dead up in the Super Bowl.
That what I'm
Bad.
saying.
Bad.
He didn't show up.
I ain't gonna lie. Cooper Kupp was saving them boys.
Cooper
Kupp was saving them boys. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why they got a Super Bowl. Cup gave them that Super Bowl and don't.
Cup that man.
How many? Didn't Stafford throw like 2 picks?
He might. I think so.
Oh, he ain't throw none. Did he throw a pick?
He might have threw one.
I can't even remember.
But I know Cooper Kupp. That's a bad dude right there, for sure.
Yeah, but it's volumes about Cincinnati defense though, because you knew they had nobody to turn to because Odell Beckham was out. So you knew they was gonna try to force feed him in the fourth quarter. Why don't you shut that down?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the only option. I'm like, oh, damn, got Odell. Who else they gonna throw the ball to? I'm like, all you gotta do is guard this man. You win the game.
Is it game over?
You see the other receivers dropping the passes wide open, dropping post routes. Like they was nervous.
I don't like Cincinnati anyway. I don't like their colors. I ain't never liked them. So
never been a fan myself.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Never been a fan. They can get all the good players. And I
still wouldn't even seen right they had one.
I like Joe Shiesty though. Y'all
I ain't gonna lie though.
I like that receiver.
If Joe Burrow would have brought a championship to Cincinnati,
oh yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They'd be treating him like he the next Tom Brady or something.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If you'd have brought that one over the Rams, oh my goodness.
I believe
you got to blame his coaches because that game was locked. Y'all had outplayed them. They couldn't run the ball. They had shut all that down over there.
But
fourth quarter come big time and show up.
How y'all feel about Teddy Bridgewater and the Dolphins?
I like you said, sometimes you just gotta step out the way, let someone else do it. I just feel like
a lot of stuff to the city. A lot of good
moves to the city. The Dolphins is not a team to play for Super Bowl. They like to host Super Bowls.
Yeah,
that's the beauty of it. They playing with the church's money, so you got space to do whatever you want. Make something happen.
Them people just they trying to just host Super Bowl. What the coach said? What's the black coach name who just got fired? Flores. What he said? They tried to pay me to lose games.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Young people don't try to. They just want people to come get season tickets, and then they know they're gonna host a Super Bowl. That's all it's about. They don't want to win those Super Bowls.
They don't. I got a question for y'all though. How y'all feel about Calvin Ridley tanking them games in Vegas, gambling in Vegas on his team?
Who?
Y'all know Calvin Ridley, the wide receiver for Atlanta Hawks. He got suspended for the whole year.
I heard about that, but I heard he wasn't even playing when he did that.
You mean the Atlanta Falcons?
I mean, yeah, Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, they say he wasn't even playing that season, though. He was out that season.
Yeah, but
I heard he was gambling on them boys, and he got suspended or he got fined?
He got suspended for the whole year.
Oh, that hurt. I mean, this whole next year?
Yeah, the whole season next year. The whole season.
Ooh, that hurt.
But I mean, even still, though, like, that's surreal. Like, you're not supposed to be gambling on your team, even if you play not,
Yeah, it's a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
It's a conflict of interest. Maybe he could have read his contract a little better. I hope he made some money, though.
I hope he did. The boy sucked. He probably did.
As long as he bet against him.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I want to say, as long as you bet against Matt Ryan, he's going to give you like 2-3 picks.
Alrighty. All right, so we're going to move on to the next subject. I heard this today. What do y'all think about Colin Kaepernick coming back to he's trying to come back to the NFL?
I just feel like they need to give him a chance. Even though he might.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it's one of them things, bro. I think it's just his time over. I feel like I don't think he need to come back. Honestly,
I mean, can't really say that because you ain't seen him in action for so long because they don't kick him out the league. You don't know what.
Looking like Cam Newton, it is over.
That's what I think personally. I think it's over for him. I don't think he's gonna come back to the league and be effective. Honestly,
it's over.
Because he been playing where he been playing? Where he been playing?
They said the YMCA in the back court. LA Fitness somewhere.
I mean, I don't. But you can't just count him out. You gotta give him a chance. Like they like switching over the sport, but you know how they was doing Isaiah Thomas. That man still getting the game. Give you a couple of them. Like
football different though because
you know what I'm saying. Hey, how long he been out?
How long he been out?
Maybe like a couple years.
At least
I'm saying
4 years.
Yeah, I want to say.
That's what I'm saying. You telling me 4 years and not really doing that? I bet you he ain't been training like that now.
Yeah, he has been training. Yeah, been
not like he been in he ain't been in no game action. Like
he ain't got hit. He ain't took no hit.
He ain't got hit in 4 years.
I mean, yeah, but like if you look on his social media, he posting clips of him working out again.
I'm saying, but he ain't got no game action. Anybody can throw the ball by themselves.
Exactly.
That's like saying basketball. Anybody can shoot the ball by themselves. When you get in the game, you can't make no shot. You feel me?
Exactly.
It ain't the same.
Most definitely.
You seen it?
That's how I feel about
it. Smashed.
I didn't hear you.
And I'm saying, like, who they gonna give him a chance of? How you gonna give him a
What'd you say?
Go ahead on Sportsnet, James.
No, I was just saying, like, how you gonna give him a chance of somebody that been in the league? You feel me? Like every year, and he come back for not playing 4 years. You gonna give him a chance to play?
I mean, Dolphins need. Dolphins could give anybody a chance at this point.
But Flores just left there and said they're a racist organization.
Yeah.
He just made it hard for whoever coming behind him.
Yeah, you know. I didn't hear you. What you was gonna say?
No, I said he just made it. That coach just made it hard for whoever coming behind him in the whole organization. The players ain't gonna be able to be focused. It's gonna be too much media and negativity coming from every angle about stuff aside from football. They can go undefeated this year. That's still gonna be the headliner.
I definitely agree.
That is true. I feel like they're gonna, you feel me, still like be on the pass, what's going on, you feel me? Like I feel like they're gonna get affected by that. Just about all the negativity and all the stuff going on. I feel like that's true.
I feel like the players gonna feel the type of way about that regardless. Like any color, minority type players, I feel like they're gonna feel the type of way about that. Like they probably already know how the organization is anyway, knowing that they, if it's really true that they're racist or, stuff like that, I feel like they already feel the type of way. That's probably why. Like I just feel like that's really
I just feel like he need to sit back and maybe become a better person, a better advocate for social justice, social injustice. Like work harder on that. You're gonna be a martyr anyway. Just like leave football alone. The people don't see you, man. The people paid you that cash. Do you really think they're gonna give you an opportunity? Name the team. Only team that may give them a chance is Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That is true. I was trying to think of a team that he can go, you feel me, go and play, but I think Pittsburgh probably will give him a chance because they do need somebody, but I feel like they'll probably get somebody else, like either like a backup QB, somebody at a draft or something like that.
Yeah, why would I go get something young?
Who do the Texans?
I go get something young.
I'm about to say, who do the Texans have?
Well, they're about to lose Deshaun Watson, and I'm glad you brought up the Texans too, because Deshaun Watson, he just beat his little case or whatever. We ain't gonna disrespect them. 9 heathen women came after the dog. Soon as he said he don't want to play for the Texans no more, all of a sudden these little heathens come out of everywhere. Somebody did this, he did that, but a grand jury refused to indict the man. So big ups to my dog, man.
Big ups.
You can't win for losing.
Yeah. Now we're gonna move on. This next subject is about Brittany Griner, the WNBA superstar, the 6'7" monster. She's locked up in Russia right now. They caught her at the airport allegedly with THC oil in her luggage. And she's been in there for 4 weeks right now. It's been pretty rough for her. Family haven't heard from her. I truly feel like they're using her as a political pawn because of what's going on with Russia and Ukraine madness. But anyway, Sportsanator Terrell did some studying on that. Tell us what you know, my brother.
Yeah, so far, I know most people hear that first story, the first thing on their mind is, what is she doing in Russia at a time like this? Right. And it was reported that she works in Russia. Off season, she plays basketball. She's been playing there for the last 7 years. In fact, in Russia, they pay 4 times the salary she makes for the WNBA for 1 season, which is, they're encouraged, most of the WNBA players, to actually go to Russia and play to get more money, when they're playing off season. But she was there a week earlier. And like you said, to piggyback off the pond thing, with her having knowledge, of Russia's rules and regulations and being there for so long, I feel like personally that she knew better than to make that type of mistake. And it's something deeper than what we know. You know what I'm saying? For her to be all of a sudden, 7 years, no trouble, no rap sheet. They've never brought up a rap sheet of her violating or anything like that while in Russia prior to this incident. And now all of a sudden, the dogs detect hashish on her luggage, and now she's being held, So, but there's 2 other Americans that's also been held, and we had one of them was sentenced to 16 years for espionage, and that gentleman's name was Paul Wheatland, 2018, and they got another Trevor Reed, retired Marine, who was accused of assaulting an officer who, like I said, got the 9-year sentence, and that guy's it's been said that he's been reported that he's been coughing up blood in real bad conditions over there. So their rules, kind of like they rules are real sketchy. And even the family of this gentleman spoke out to Brittany Griner's situation and said that they might want to make sure they investigate and pay close attention because she can get lost in the system, just as quick as and be in worse conditions than him. So that's all I know right now based on that situation. But it's a sad situation because, surprisingly, she's won 3 Russian national Olympic championships there. So she's real familiar with Russia. So
exactly. So there's no way that she's gonna make a mistake and have some THC, and she know all about your airport. But it just shows you say she got about 3 championships over there for Russia, but it shows how political outweighs your favors you did for them.
Yeah, and it also can be a sex thing as well, because in Russia they don't mind the homosexuality, but they don't allow you to display it in public. And she was a total advocate for displaying homosexuality in public, the fact that she was a proud lesbian. So that can also be like, a double, we're going to teach you a lesson in that aspect, and we're going to use you for this. So it's a lose-lose for her.
That's true, because Putin doesn't go for that. Like you say, you could be what you are, but just don't announce what you are.
Do it.
And then with her, it'll get kind of confusing because she's like, 6'7", and she can kind of go for either or. So I'm not even sure what cell they put her in. So she's okay.
I hope not okay. She got more work to be done out here in the WNBA.
Yeah, she really does.
How long y'all think they gonna hold her though?
How long you say the other one in there on Sportsanator Terrell about? He been in there 15 years.
Yeah, he got one guy 16 years. He's been in there ever since 2018. He's been serving since 2018.
Yeah, I feel like going off like her reputation, how she just been there like for so long. Like it's not like it's her first time visiting or whatever. She been there. She done won a couple championships. She familiar with it. I feel like she been there a while, so I feel like she'll get out. I don't feel like she'll be in there for too long.
Really just gotta get out pretty soon. Like not soon, but like maybe a couple months. I don't think they're gonna give her none. And I feel like US, like they can pull some strings. They gonna have to negotiate.
They're gonna have to negotiate because remember you have Putin's not calling it a war. He's calling it whatever he's calling what he's doing right now. But while this is going on, the United States is playing a big role in being in his business. So he's going to use her as that pawn. What do y'all have to offer for her? What can we do? Can we lift this sanction over here?
Oh, exactly. That's why I feel like they might have, got her at the airport just for that. Tomorrow, well, we want McDonald's back. We want this and that back,
That's what I think it's about.
Sportsanator Rojo, that's a good point. Lifting that sanction, because guess what? As long as they got her in captive, how is she going to receive money for books, commissary, and things of the nature from the U.S., from the family members of the U.S. if they're sanctioned, if they can't? So let's go. Well, you know what? Do you want her to eat well? Well, then lift them sanctions and let that money come through just for this one person.
Exactly.
Because
we don't have a visa. We don't have
American. By doing that, yeah, the LGBTQ, they're gonna put their foot on America and say, "Hey, help her." Yeah. So she got 2 teams working for her, and they some of the strongest people out there.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna hold us upon this because it's all political. And I think they their currency is called the Rubio. The Rubio now is worth half of America penny. Wow. So Putin ain't taking this lightly.
Wow.
What y'all think about
Go ahead, Sportsanator James.
And I was saying, like, what y'all think about her future in the WNBA? Y'all think they're gonna take her back? Y'all think they're gonna let her play still?
She yes, most definitely. She like almost, I ain't gonna say the face of the WNBA, but like she's well known in the WNBA. Like a lot of people know about her, and they got a lot of fans. And like most definitely she gonna be back.
Saying like, what if she in there for a while and they give her something like, you feel me, like year or whatever? You think she come back? They gonna let her play?
Yeah, they'll let her play because really, what did she do wrong? Speaking of allegedly, she had THC. We can't trust no name Putin.
Yeah.
So I think, of course, America, especially WNBA, they shook up right now about this. They want her home.
They do.
Like this. They got her listed as the Tom Brady of the WNBA.
That's true.
As long as she's been in the NBA, she got 7 titles.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna do something. Like they gonna do something to get out of there. Like I'll give it about 2 months. I feel like they're gonna do something to get out of there. She ain't gonna be there for long.
They're gonna have to.
7 titles, and not only that, she dunks. So she brings a different type of, energy to the game. That's what fills seats. That's what fills seats. You see girls dunk.
Yeah.
You don't want to see them up all day. That's
all right, moving on, you guys. We're gonna get on to the next subject, Sportsanators, which is LBJ. I know we got a couple of LeBron fans up there.
Hey,
what do y'all think?
You got the right one in here.
What he got?
Right.
10,000 assists.
What we talking about? What you said? What?
He got 10,000 assists now. Well, let's just talk about LeBron career overall. Y'all just have fun with it.
Hey, Rodney, just let me take this first. You feel me? See, my opinion, I feel LeBron is the greatest of all time. He got 30K points, 10K assists, 10K rebounds. I don't see nobody beating that anytime soon. You feel me? I feel like people have argument with him and Jordan because Jordan he got 6 rings. LeBron got 4, but you feel me? LeBron have been there way more. You feel me? I feel like Jordan wouldn't have went there as many times. LeBron, he wouldn't. And I feel like if Jordan played in the era now, I don't think he wouldn't all the rings. But I just feel LeBron. I just feel LeBron the best player. That's my opinion.
I respect it.
And and I just going off what he said, career triple-double. Like nobody's even close. Like let's just be real. You got Wilt Chamberlain, but he was playing scrubs. LeBron ain't just no words on his game. You can't really just speak on him. Like, you say Kobe this, Jordan that, Kevin Durant. Man, them guys ain't doing nothing. Every team LeBron done had, he done been the number one. He done did everything for the team. Even with no disrespect to your Miami Heat, but with the Miami Heat big three, they wouldn't have been nothing without him. They needed him. And I just feel like yeah, man, went to the Lakers, got them a championship. You know what I'm saying? Now he part of the Lakers. Man,
I just feel like LeBron make every team better. LeBron have been to 4 teams and got 3 teams and got 3 different championships with 3 different rosters, 3 different teams. different players. I just feel like he make everybody better. And then he done went to the Lakers. Lakers ain't what? Lakers won none for like what? How many years?
Oh no,
He went to LA. He went to LA and won a ship. Like I feel like that's different. Look, I mean, like Jordan and them, they've been playing with them people for a while. Like Jordan had that team for like every same team.
And LeBron never really had, but besides the Heat big three, LeBron never really had no real consistent help. Like he went to the Cavs, Kyrie, he'd be out, or next game Kevin Love would be out. Like them dudes was just never good. LeBron been Iron Man in every team. Long story short, like even now at age 37, man averaging 29.7 for the Lakers. Like what more do you want a man to do for you at 37? I just want to know. Literally, I just want to know.
If you can tell me,
and it's like people talking about LeBron stat pattern. This like, bro, it ain't stat pattern if nobody else can score the rock. These dudes are bums. You have like, you know what I'm saying? You got they got THT. Last year he was pretty good, but I just don't know what happened. Maybe it's the big stage and he got to be one of the big players and take all the shots. And they might be nervous playing by Braun and Westbrook, but Anthony Davis always out. Never can really count on him. And it's just like with him, Anthony Davis, his intensity done toned down. It's just like after he done got in that ring, he think he can just cool. Like, man, ain't playing no type of defense, man. Let him go. I just don't know what happened. They just think LeBron can save him all the time, but it's just like the basketball is getting tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, even your scrubs can go out there and give you a 30 ball. Like, basketball is getting real nasty. Like, so LeBron just ain't gonna be able to really do it, like put the whole team on his back, and you ain't got at least one dude who gonna consistently come out there and give you some. And Westbrook supposed to be that dude, but
he ain't showing that.
That's just another topic for another Westbrook. But I just don't know what they want LeBron to do. If it's up to me, he'll be MVP
every year. The last 5 years, he be MVP.
Now I ain't gonna say ever since he got in the league. I say since 2010 and up, I MVP to me.
100.
Nobody else MVP. Nobody else can do what he does for a program, and it's just hey. And
it's good to get the young Sportsanators opinion of LeBron and Michael Jordan. I love that.
Yeah.
So that's good. Sportsanator Terrell, what do you think about that? But I know LeBron, your guy too.
Yeah, that's my dude, but in this situation, I'm sorry to say I gotta go with my eyes and not my heart. That's a mistake a lot of us make. I can understand based on age, the generation, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread to them. You know what I'm saying? That's the move. But when you look at it as a whole, the Tom Brady is considered the GOAT for what reason?
All those championships.
Please don't tell me you this ring guy.
Rings. Yeah. You get into a league for a purpose. In any league, it's to be the champion of that league, to win. So
I just can't go with that. I just feel like LeBron impacts the game more than any player. I feel like he's a better all-around player than any of them players. You can put LeBron on any team and he will thrive and make everybody better. I don't feel like that's with who you saying, Jordan to go?
No. I totally agree with you there. But what I'm saying is, in my opinion, I categorize the greats. Every great to me is in a different category. You feel me?
So who's your GOAT? Is what I'm asking.
I never put him as the top. Like when it comes to the GOAT, I say the winner. That's Bill Russell. Bill Russell's the GOAT.
So you saying Bill Russell's a GOAT?
On every finger and one around his neck.
Hey, if you think Bill Russell GOAT, me and you got no business talking about.
You got to think about
this. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
At the time that he was creating stats, people wasn't so black friendly, I want to say. So some of his things were overlooked. Games didn't go to 82 games. Mm-hmm. I get that, but the man accomplished the goal.
Let me ask you a question.
He's the one giving out the trophy every year. He hands out the trophy. They don't give him enough respect for that. Jerry West is the logo. Jerry West been the logo for years. That man got one championship.
That's real.
as a player.
Let me ask you a question though.
He got 7 as an executive, but 1 as a player, and he's been a logo forever. When you look at the basketball, anything in the NBA, you see him.
That's true. 100.
Come on, man.
Let me ask you a question though. Who was Bill Russell playing against? Do you know? Name 5 players Bill Russell played against.
Yeah, think about the times, bro. Like
I'm asking you though, like you feel me?
If
feels some nice people he playing against, we will know.
Regardless, if he played against Tom, Dick, and Harry, he accomplished the goal. He was a champion.
I'm telling you.
I'm saying, what's the
documented?
That's like saying you playing a game on easy, you playing a game on hard.
Now, to me, LeBron James is the best all-around player ever. All around.
Wait,
okay.
okay.
We're talking about every aspect of the game, that's him. But he's not an assassin. He's never been right here.
On Bill Russell subject, the only solid player I knew in that era that he was playing against was Will Chamberlain, and we all know what Will Chamberlain was giving it to him. I'm gonna be honest, 50, like averaging 50 a game, like he had to be giving it to somebody. And I think
you know how many years Bill Russell was in the league?
And you know he probably was there for a long time, but I just know the start. I mean, Bill Russell is.
Hey, question though, how many years was Bill Russell in the league?
13.
Can you look that up? Let me know.
Out of 13 years, the man got 11 rings.
And that's how you know. Who is this man playing?
Man, like
that don't make no sense. Ain't nobody in the right mind can win 11 out of 13.
Everybody in the NBA, understand this. Every man in the NBA was cold-blooded at one point in time in their life on the court. Whether it was high school, whether it was PAL, whether it was college. Okay. Everybody.
Hear me out though.
I'm talking about anybody you can name was the man somewhere else.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I could take a lot of
what's real name? Play for the Heat? Rio. They used to call him Rio. Mario Chalmers.
Oh, Mario.
You say Mario Chalmers, guess what? In Alaska, in his high school, he was that guy.
Okay. Hear me out though. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Before you say who he was playing, nobody's understand. Them guys earn their right to be in that league.
Yeah, somewhere. That's 100. That's 100 though. Hear me out though. You can put Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, Giannis on the same team, and they still wouldn't win 11 rings out of 13. I'm just being honest.
This day and age, they would not win 11.
Right now, they wouldn't even. You can give me the 5 best players in the league right now, and they will not win 11 out of 13 rings today.
That remains to be seen in speculation. We don't know that to be true. So, but we know for sure Bill Russell got 11.
I just know that the guys out here nodding the competitiveness, like they would not.
The whole reason they say, like the reason they say, LeBron he can't catch it to Jordan. Why he can't catch Jordan?
I mean, because they
rings. All right,
so he don't got as many rings as Jordan, is correct?
Let's be honest,
so look, if LeBron get his 5th ring, what?
Huh?
So if LeBron get 5?
What's the reason they say he can't catch Jordan?
If he gets 5, what will he be?
Yeah, what would he be if he gets?
What's the main reason why they say, you know what, LeBron
never say rings this, rings that, but you got to remember, Bron
went in. You can't put a butt on it. It's just that.
Bron's went into a couple of fights without nobody.
The most important concept of any situation is the rings.
I mean,
but you in a marriage, it's the rings. If Thanos could be beat unless he had rings. Rings is a serious thing, bro. In every situation, you can't just overlook the rings. You'd be like, oh well, he scored 50 every night. He scored 50 every night. Did he win a championship?
But it's just like like times got better. Like you just can't go walk in and think you're going.
Evolution.
Like I got 4 of them, and he very might well get 5 if Lakers do the right things they need to do next year. Trade a couple guys. He might the way he can get 5. Trust me, he can
maybe
still
6. All right, so hear me out.
If that team put together,
hear me out though. So look, if LeBron gets 6 rings, then what?
Will he be? Will he be? No,
you don't have him yet. So I don't know.
We all
you say you don't know. You say it's all about rings. He done passed Michael Jordan on every stat, points, rebound,
Depends on how they
assists.
did it though. If he pull a Kevin Durant and go his last 2-3 years with another with a super team that's already jacked
I don't
up,
care about that. Why is it a problem if Kevin Durant doing it?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
and that's
This what I'm saying.
We criticize when Kevin Durant did it, so we got to
So
criticize.
LeBron go win 2 more rings. He passed Jordan in points, rebounds, assists, all this stuff, and they got the same amount of rings. Who's the greatest?
He's better than Michael Jordan. He's not the greatest. He'll be better than Jordan.
Bill Russell. Nobody even talks about Bill Russell being no GOAT.
That's the problem. But guess who give out the trophy every year? Who handed over?
He didn't do nothing. Like he won 11 rings, but I mean, like he didn't impact the game.
88 years old.
I'm saying, what impact did he have on the game? Like a serious impact. Like, did you grow up? Man, I'm trying to be just like Bill Russell, boy. I'm trying to wear them Converse just like.
At all.
Just like you, I promise you, because the other game, the other players' games is way more flashier. I get it, but at the same time, you got to get respect with his due. If the man got,
I ain't never. Hey, look, I got a lot of OGs. I ain't never heard one of my OGs say, "Oh, Bill Russell was he was like that, and he nice." You feel me? I heard.
Though. That's not. Listen, it's not to say that I'm right or wrong. That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel. I feel like Bill Russell's good. My favorite player is Magic Johnson.
That's
and
solid.
Next to him is LeBron.
That's
Magic,
solid.
LeBron. Well, no. Yeah, Magic, LeBron, then Kobe, and then MJ, and everybody else falls in place.
You know,
now let Sportsanator Rojo jump up in here. See, like I've been listening to everybody because it's different generations up here. So from what you've seen in your generation, Sportsanator Rodney and Sportsanator James, that's who y'all seen. Y'all seen Jordan. In my generation and Sportsanator Terrell generation, we seen Jordan. So it's just 2 different generations. Generations will, like it's supposed to do. Like in the Bible, it says every generation is supposed to get better, and that's true. So they're supposed to run faster now, jump faster. So when you compare GOATs, when people talk about the GOATs, because most people compare, when they say GOAT, they compare with rings. So I see where Sportsanator Terrell coming from, because this is how they do it. They compare them with rings. So we will have to go with Bill Russell. The reason why we don't talk about Bill Russell is because I didn't grow up watching Bill Russell. I grew up watching Michael Jordan, even though he wasn't my favorite player. Scottie Pippen was my favorite player. So, but Jordan, he did what he did. The reason why I would give Jordan not even about rings right now, the edge over LeBron, is because how many last second shots when it come time for that clutch shot to end the game, how many do LeBron really take?
LeBron hit a lot of them now.
He done hit a lot of them.
Pull up your stats. Hit a lot of them. Pull up your stats on this.
We can. LeBron, I think Jordan hit more.
It's gonna shock you, their stats. It's gonna shock you. Trust me, it's gonna shock you. Game winners, when he take that last clutch shot. Because remember, he doesn't even like to take it. Even in the All-Star games, he never used to like to take the last shot. That's LeBron.
What he do this year?
Well, why did he do it? Where were they at?
He licked his hand. Hey, you want me to tell you what LeBron did? LeBron said, give me the rock. Hey, MJ, this me. This is what I do. Fade. Send him home.
He did that because that game was in Cleveland. Everybody knows only one person was supposed to take that last shot, which was that shooter, that sniper. Everybody knows Steph was supposed to take that last shot.
No. I would give the ball. I would let LeBron take the shot over Steph any day. I'm being honest.
We're gonna continue with this though. Because I ain't trying to cut you off, Sportsanator, Rodney, but here go my next thing why I said. Now that was one reason, because of that clutch genius. My next reason is Michael Jordan never had to leave his team to win these rings. That man left when they played baseball, came back, dominated again. His daddy got murdered. He continued the ball. He didn't cry. I could tell you about so many examples of LeBron with his crying. It's just too much. They're not the same type. They don't have the same DNA. It's night and day between them two. One is an alpha male, one is a beta. Never forget that. And your boy LeBron is a beta male. That's why when they put Anthony Davis on the team, that just flipped my mind, because I've never seen 2 beta males win a championship, but it worked. I ain't gonna say it was because it was the bubble and players wasn't there, because everybody had to play. But it shocked me that two beta males actually won the championship. They're not alpha males, though. That's why this year, now LeBron, he's doing what he's supposed to do because he's one of the greatest players of all time. Nobody can deny that man's talent. He's been doing this straight out of high school. He's the truth. But I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, he's better than Jordan. I'm going to just say Jordan had more heart than him. Jordan went through adversity. LeBron went on, what was it, young Delonte West? When he was messing with his mom and he found out, got the man kicked off the team, all type of stuff. He started quitting on his own team, walking off the court, holding his head down. It's like, it's just not in that dude. It took for him to come to Dwayne Wade, this Miami Heat franchise, and we taught that dude how to be a champion. First thing we did with him was put him in the post. He didn't know how to post up. We put him in the post. Once he learned how to bang in the post, you see what happened. We ain't winning that first year because he was crying too much, and the rest of the team was crying too. But after that, if he wouldn't have left, yeah, I would say he would be better than Jordan right now because there was no stopping that team. And I ain't saying, oh, if he wouldn't have came, D Wade would have won. No, they all needed each other.
Yeah. I feel like he would have stayed. I feel like he would have stayed. I feel like he would have won some more rings.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't know why he left, but I just feel like he just want to go.
Chris Bosh.
He should have stayed with us.
Hey, didn't Chris Bosh stop playing?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all forgetting Chris Bosh wasn't there.
No, I ain't forgetting Chris Bosh, but what I'm saying is, yeah, Chris Bosh came down with that illness with them blood clots, but you know we would have still picked up somebody else raw. We would have picked up another person to fill in that big three. All LeBron, like Pat Riley told him, do you have the guts to stick it out, young man?
Ronnie ain't.
He wanted to go back to Cleveland. I guess since they went to burning his jerseys there, he had to go back and show them like, nah, I love y'all. I'm going to do it for y'all. You burn my jersey and stuff like that. I understand y'all upset, but once you burn them jerseys, it's over. You don't respect me.
You know, and about what you said about Jordan and how he never had to leave. I mean, never left, but he never had to leave. Like, he had Scottie Pippen and, you know, Dennis. He had a big three his whole time there until he felt like he needed to go to the Wizards, you know, till he was out of his prime. But yeah, the man y'all forgot what I said. LeBron never really had consistent help. You know what I'm saying? Like, he never had consistent help. Like, yeah, he'd have help maybe a full year. Like the first year with the Lakers, he had help a full year. AD was healthy that whole year. Kyle Kuzma, they was doing what they was doing. But after that, where they at now? You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like
Sportsnator Robert. Let me ask you a question there. So when Michael Jordan came in the league and LeBron James came in the years, how long did it take each one of them to win a championship?
You said how long did it take?
I didn't.
LeBron took probably the worst Cleveland team in probably 20 years to the finals at like what, 22?
No, what I'm asking though is how long did it take him to win a championship? Wasn't it over like 7 years?
Yeah.
And I think Michael Jordan, if I'm not wrong, I think Michael Jordan, it took him about the same amount of time. But the reason why I'm saying that is all LeBron had to do, just be patient, wait it out with your city, stay committed to him. They would have gave that man whatever he wanted. They was gonna put the players around him.
That's true.
They was gonna put all he had to do was wait.
One thing other people don't talk about Michael Jordan though, they don't talk about all the times he lost to not even make it to the finals.
Yeah.
Like LeBron done been there. They say his record of 4-6 it is, but you know how hard it is to get to the finals.
Yeah, he lived in the finals.
Michael Jordan was in the league 15, 16 years. He made it 6 times. But they don't talk about all the other times. He won 6-6, but they don't talk about the times he didn't make it.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of times he done got kicked out by, you feel me? They done lost it, but they don't talk about that because it's the finals. They talk about the finals of the little end story, of course.
That's
who
true.
win that, but
that's true. LBJ, that boy lived in the finals. He lived.
That's what I'm saying. They don't know how hard it is to even get there. But all they talk about is, he lost this. He lost
right
it.
there. I gotta give him respect for that. That man went like 10 years straight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Terrifying.
You know how hard it is to get there? Teams think about how many teams in the NBA. Only 2 teams can make it. This man done went 10 years straight.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
they don't talk about that with Jordan.
This man
56. But how many times Michael Jordan got kicked out and then make it there?
Yeah,
he done
LeBron
11 times
on straight hostages.
Look, he done been to the finals. Then teams done the Pelicans, New Orleans Hornets, whatever you want to call them. They ain't never, they ain't been to the finals probably 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of teams LeBron done been to the finals more than their franchise.
That's exactly
That's crazy.
What like LeBron. Yeah, like I mean, of course you're not gonna win the man will be what's the extraterrestrial if he won 10 straight finals. Let's be honest. Like we wouldn't even think the man was human. You know what I'm saying? Like that's unheard of, man. Like, look, you throw LeBron back in Bill Russell era, man, that man.
I ain't gonna lie, LeBron going 13 for 13, he averaging 50 and 20.
He might have
straight up. That's cheating.
On the NBA. They might have gave the man the whole everything to them.
Hey, LeBron be on a logo.
He
real talk.
Nah,
I can respect that.
The logo is still
$2 billion for that body.
Yeah, like, and still though, don't count him out to not get another ring though. Like he's still 37, man. Is playing like he 20.
Yo,
like,
who answered this? Who answered this? That's over.
Listen, I don't understand why we play the age card with LeBron. Like nobody remembers Vince Carter.
I'm saying, but people still, you feel me? People still be like, oh, he 30, he 37. He burnt out. This man still averaging 30 points at 37, about to be turning 38.
I don't understand. Vince Carter retired at 42, like on his own admission. He wasn't too old. He didn't get hurt.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Vince Carter, Vince Carter ain't hooping like at the Raptors. LeBron,
what was he doing?
LeBron hooping like
LeBron
hooping like he's 18.
Everything still. He was shooting threes. He was still penetrating.
No, but he's not LeBron.
Nah,
LeBron is averaging 30. He's playing like he's 18.
But I'm saying like he's still, his body was still able to do it.
I can't agree with that one.
Yeah,
Vince Carter ain't playing like how LeBron playing.
Yeah,
LeBron averaging. Vince Carter probably averaged what? 10, not even.
Man was averaging probably 4 points.
Expectations behind LeBron and Vince Carter right now at this time.
He was probably averaging 4 points a game them last 2 seasons. Let's be honest.
That's true. LeBron averaged more points. LeBron averaged more points than rookie year. Right?
They saw Carmelo. They say Carmelo was averaging more points than Vince Carter.
Yeah, even Carmelo out there tearing him up these last couple games. Carmelo and Bron been doing what it do. Like, come on now, even Melo he
should have been balling like that. I don't know what's taking him so long. Wake up.
How long can LeBron do this though?
I give him like. And look, he ain't gonna never average under 25 points per game. I'm gonna just say that right.
He got 3 more years and it's over.
Yeah. I was about to say.
I give him 2.
I give him 3. No, 3-4 more.
I give him 3-4. Hey, cause look though, he said for sure he not retiring until he play with his son. His son got like 3-4 years, so we know he ain't getting out of the league no time before then. Cause he already said it. He was like, "I'm playing with my son." He said it don't matter where it's at. They was like, if you want me, you got to draft my son. So
that's what I'm saying. So you feel like in these last 3 to 4 more years, you don't think he can, and he's still playing at this level. You don't think he gonna be able to pull out one more? All he need is one more dude. Like get a dude like Ja Kyrie. All he need is one more dude.
Listen, Sportsanator. When you hit 40 years old, that check engine light cut on. I don't care who you are.
I
don't care who you are. Don't believe that. You're gonna feel your knees. You're gonna feel a little injury. You know when Kobe was playing his last final years, he ain't used to practice with the team, right? And the reason why he didn't practice with him because he couldn't practice with him. That's why a lot of them, when they start aging, they'll play a game. They'll go out. They may hit you for 30. They may hit you for 40. But that next day, my God, you don't know what they're going through, man.
But too, Kobe wasn't spending that type of money on his body that his whole career. He wasn't doing that his whole career.
I'm gonna tell you that I don't know how much Kobe was spending, but Kobe was a freak. He was a freak of just an athletic freak. So he trained right. He ate right. I've never seen Kobe out of shape.
It's more than training. It's the deep tissue massages. It's more than that. Like
Kobe was getting all that.
I'm talking. It wasn't what LeBron
flew to the game to practice in a helicopter, man.
You said he did what?
He flew around in helicopters. So you know Kobe did all of that when it came to training.
I mean, maybe maybe a little bit later in his career, but I don't think he started off his career like that, you know?
I'm trying to tell you as young Sportsanator, when you hit 40, check engine light will come on. You're going to have to put it to a machine, and they're going to tell you what's going on, what's the problem.
Maybe it will.
I tell you this. LeBron will not be able to keep this going for much longer. I'm telling you now. So enjoy him now. And if he's waiting on his son, that's going to be a long time unless he pay one of these owners to put him on for he trash. So that's going to be a wait.
I disagree with that, bro. His sons is not trash, neither one of them. But
I ain't heard none of them was fine.
Hey, listen, people keep talking about Bronny, but they better watch out for Bryce. Bryce is that assassin. Bryce is the total
right now
opposite.
we talking about Bronny because we know he won't be playing with Bryce here, though.
Watch out for Bryce. Bronny gonna make it. He's conservative, pass. He play like his daddy. He gonna make it just off. You know, he's LeBron James Jr. He gonna get there, but Bryce is gonna change the game.
I heard
Bryce different.
Trust me. They're not talking about
Bronny straight trash.
I ain't gonna say he trash. He just
what the average?
Maybe like 10, 15, something like that.
I think you mean like 4 or 6.
I don't know, but you know he was hurt most of that season though.
Okay. Well,
no, he
the next LaMelo.
Huh?
He's not gonna be the next LaMelo, Lonzo, none of that.
I
he
mean,
the next Kyle Kuzma, son.
Look, I'm telling you, he not trash though. Like he's very athletic, can shoot the ball. He decent. He a good player. He's Division I material for sure.
Okay, Sportsanators James, you play for Ole Miss. You think you could take him?
Yeah, for sure.
I
mean, but he's still good. You feel me? I mean, he's young too. He like what 11th grade. So I feel like he got like 2 more years. So I feel like he's gonna be good before like he go to college.
He hasn't been the best player on his high school team yet.
I mean,
I can tell you right now.
Got Amari he do got Amari Bailey. He had Brandon Boston on his team.
Oh yeah. BJ with Atlanta.
About the King's son. It's the King's son, you know.
He averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals.
So he is averaging 10.
Yeah.
What, this is senior year?
No,
he's a sophomore.
Yeah, that was his sophomore year.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pick them numbers up.
That's what I'm saying. He
still got senior in college, and then boom.
He came out from he was out for most of that season. He came in the season late.
He'll be on LeBron's last year, just coming in.
I don't think LeBron's gonna be there.
LeBron.
He already said it.
That boy going to the G League, maybe the D League.
Nah, he crazy.
Either I'm saying LeBron. Hey, you tripping? LeBron the first.
I'm gonna pay that check.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even if he got to, if he don't, he gonna be there. Trust, he gonna be there.
He have to give the NBA 3 more years in order to make sure his sons get through them doors.
He will.
I don't like a Sportsanator hater. So I'm not going to
have to give us 3 more years.
I want him to do well, but you know, time will.
And think about it. They gonna draft him, bro. LeBron said, if you want my son, if you want me, you got to draft his son. What team not gonna take LeBron?
What team?
If I'm an owner of a team, LeBron gonna be down there like 40 years old. You could disappear. I don't.
You got to see what
38, averaging 30.
He's 38 right now.
That's what now. But we count about 3 more years when his son probably hit to the league or whatever. We don't know what LeBron gonna be averaging. He may be averaging like Vince Carter.
No. LeBron will never average that low at any point. LeBron he's gonna end his season. Michael Jordan was his last season. That man was averaging 20 points, and he couldn't even really he can still move. But
I ain't gonna lie. When Jordan was averaging them points, it's because he was on a garbage team over there in Charlotte. He was hogging the ball. He still thought he was the man. When AI came out, AI showed him, them knees look bad. Icy Hotter.
I don't
want to see LeBron like that. I don't want to see this new generation shaking LeBron up and dunking on him.
Nah. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
Y'all better wake up.
Yeah, I better start thinking LeBron not one of them. LeBron is him. Like, y'all tripping.
John Morant already don't try to dunk on the man.
I mean, John Morant try everybody. John Morant done tried KD.
But he especially went after LeBron, and LeBron knew it. He got him on the list.
Everybody want to go dunk on LeBron.
Yeah, but people dunking on LeBron.
You want to dunk on LeBron?
That ain't nothing new.
Yeah, everybody want to dunk on LeBron. It's LeBron James.
LeBron don't play defense no more. He's not the LeBron no more, man. I remember the LeBron who ran you down every play. Every play. It's nothing.
Do you watch him?
He do it every now and then.
Every game he gets
He do it every now and then. He doesn't do it every game. A lot of times, the man doesn't even move from his spot. What are you talking about?
Look, every game he has a chase down block. I'm telling you.
Don't
the man has a chase down block.
Every game, LeBron has a chase down block.
One chase down block and 50 just look at the person shoot.
Well, yeah. But you got
they come right past the man and he be standing there like this.
You got to think he looking like
he a statue. He getting ready to take a charge.
Brian thinking like, man, these dudes is scrubs. We ain't winning anyway. I'm not finna.
Who put that team together? Put that team together.
I mean, I don't know who put it. I can't say. I ain't in the front of it, but I'm just saying. LeBron
Let's use your mind. Let's use your mind right now. Let's just try to like hypothetically guess. If LeBron is the face of the NBA, you know he runs the Lakers. Who you think put this team together?
I don't know. We was really supposed to have a whole different squad, but a lot of our guys was injured. A lot of them still we still ain't seen the Buck get a Kendrick Nunn. We still ain't got him. A lot of our guys just they out of whack. AD out of whack. Like, I don't know.
Man, you had some good players though.
Super fragile.
Yeah, like he just out of whack.
What they call them, street clothes.
Yeah.
Just the grass.
He stay fresh.
Bro get hurt every day, every game.
All right, y'all. Enough about LeBron. No, what's going on, LeBron? We do respect you, my brother LeBron. You will go down as one of the greatest of all time. It's debatable which spot you land at first through third. But right now, since I ain't really get to watch Wilt Chamberlain, I'm gonna give you second spot right now. But anyway, we're gonna move along, and we're gonna talk about this. Is basically like a little question, trivia question. How much money do you think Shaq is worth?
I give him maybe like maybe 400, 500 million. I give him.
Choose one.
If I got maybe 400 million, I won't go with.
All right, Sportsanators James, what do you say?
I'll probably give him 5 because he on top of the money he got from NBA, he got a lot of endorsements. He do a lot of side stuff, so I'll give him 500 million.
What do you say, Sportsnator Terrell?
I gotta go 6. I'll be seeing a lot of little videos and skits of him, announcing what he got his hands in. He got his hands in a lot of stuff.
That's true.
I'm talking about things that you would never. Stores, restaurants, eateries, all kind of stuff. Like, dudes.
The answer is, so Shaq earned, when he was in the NBA, Shaq earned $292 million. Then they say he earned well over $200 million from endorsements. So he got like over 50 endorsements. I'm gonna read a couple of them, but because a lot of people probably don't even know what Shaq really is involved in. Arizona beverages. Aventis, Icy Hot. We all know what's the insurance one? The General. We got the vitamin water, Burger King, Kraft Food, Pepsi, Comcast, Radio Shack. Who else he got? Macy's, Zales. Anything you could think of. Most consumers have used this man product that he is endorsing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He might be 7, 8.
Yeah, it sounds like to me, because I don't think they report his number, because if you pull up his network, they'll say 400 million. But I think the man really, and then he got real estate. He owns so much real estate too. That's another thing they're not mentioning. they say the man still spending Orlando Magic money. So I think really, if we had to guess, I think Shaq worth about 700-800 million, man.
Yeah. TNT. He got TNT.
TNT.
Part owner to TNT, and that's every basketball. That's going crazy. Man, Papa John's.
Got about Papa John's.
Man, yeah.
So, yeah, the man, I think he got a ring too. It's another company too. My wife called the company last night about it's a coffee machine. They got Shaq all over the voice machine. Give us team a minute. Hold on. There he'll come back on. Hurry up. Y'all heard me answer the phone. I say they got Shaq up here.
Yeah, see. Shaq might be, no, I ain't gonna say he had $1 billion, but he close. I think so. Cause
yeah. But I know he ain't showing people all his net worth. You know he got a high son.
I think he close to $1 billion. Or if not at $1 billion, but I think he's close. I think LeBron James hit $1 billion way before they say he did.
More than likely, he gonna get everything now because he in Hollywood, and that's what he wants to be, so he can do his movies and everything. So he had the right spot.
Looking at this right here, he definitely doing over 500 million. They say Shaq has part ownership in at least 155 Five Guy Burger restaurants, 17 Auntie Anne's. You know how expensive Five Guys is?
Yeah.
You got your hand 155 of them?
I did have Five Guys on Sunday at Bayside, but I recommend Chili's. Chili's got the best burgers.
Yeah, Chili's got good burgers.
Yeah, that's crazy how good that burger was.
Yeah, Five Guys gonna give you for a small burger $6 for the small price, $7. Like, man, for the drink $3. Like, but they $20 for a small meal.
Yeah, they only give you the free peanuts no more down here.
Yeah, or up here I think they still give you the free peanut, but yeah, everything you got they charge you for the catch up. Like, I don't even want to walk in that door.
Yeah, I'm done with them. Our next subject, our last subject, Sportsanators. We're gonna give a shout out to Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett retired, man. That dude that was an animal. I think my favorite part of watching his ceremony was how it really was. I've never seen an NBA player at no retirement event say what he said. So he came up there, he grabbed the microphone, and the crowd was cheering. And this man stood up and said, "Oh, y'all really fuck with me. I ain't know y'all fuck with me like this." And I was like, wow. The realness was just everywhere. I say he's out of control, and I love that. Then he told Jason Tatum in the locker room before the game, before his retirement, he told him, he said, so he talking to him. He like, so how's the family? They tell him like everybody good. He like, how's the your boy, your son? He was like, oh, he good. He said his old big head ass. I walked away. He got that from paid in full with Money Mitch with them when they was like, you need to put some jewels around that big ass head. I said, this dude the truth, man.
Yeah.
You know how they squashed that beef, not to cut you off, Sportsanator, Rodney, but I like how they squashed their beef with that big three. He called Ray Allen out, gave him a big hug, and Paul Pierce ran out there, so they finally squashed that beef with Ray Allen coming to Miami Heat, so that caused a lot of problems, so that was squashed. But what I wanted to do was let's just go over some of his accolades real fast, show him a little respect, a little tribute to this big man. South Carolina, 1994, Mr. Basketball. 1995, Illinois, Mr. Basketball. McDonald's All-American Game MVP, 1995. Two-time first-team parade All-American, 1994 to 1995. Mr. Basketball, 1995 USA. Let's go a little recent now. NBA champion, 2008. NBA Most Valuable Player, 2004. 15 times NBA All-Star. That's a lot of time to be NBA All-Star. 4-time All-NBA First Team. 3-time NBA Second Team. Let's see what we got. 2-time All-NBA third team. NBA Defensive Player of the Year 2008. 9 NBA All-Defensive first team. That's what makes an animal. That 9 defensive, come on, that's crazy. All defense. 3 NBA All-Defense second team. 4 NBA rebounding, 4 rebounding championship. Incredible. NBA Rookie second team 96. John Walter Kennedy Citizenship Award, giving back to the community, doing big things. NBA 75th anniversary team, which he deserved to be up there. Now, number 5, retired. And he's the only player, he's one of only 5 players that won MVP that year and also Defensive Player of the Year. So shout out to that dude there, man. What y'all think about that?
I think that's great. You know, you said he only had 1 ring? Dang, I could have sworn.
I feel like he one of the dudes, even though his rings don't show, I feel like he one of the dudes you got to respect. Like, he was a real one. Like, he was true to his team. I feel like he's probably one of the most, like, loyal teammates, one of the most loyal guys in the team. I mean, in the league. And he was just an animal. Like, that man was a dog. Like, if you watch him play, he, like, ain't no fear in his heart. He coming at everybody. Like, he was like, he make him look crazy, but he was an animal. I ain't gonna lie. Like, watching him is crazy.
Right, you summed that up, Sportsanator Jay. Yeah, he was a dog.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna have y'all disagree. I'm gonna have to disagree with y'all right now. Y'all gonna be a little upset with me, but I got to. I'm sorry. First of all, I feel like the whole ceremony situation was out of pocket, me personally, because he only played in Boston for 6 years. He only gave him 6 years. He gave Tim Minnesota about 12. That's first. Second of all, from 99 to 2006, he averaged over 20 points, over 22 points, all of those years. Since Boston, his whole season, the highest he averaged was 18 points. And that's first coming in. Everything was 15 and below that for the rest of his time. So well, he really played in Minnesota. You played more than Minnesota. Your loyalty should have been with Minnesota. You should have retired in Boston. That's just me personally. I mean, I'm glad he got the championship over there with them and all that, but you spend way more time over there.
But look though, look on his team at the Celtics. He got Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, him. You got a whole bunch of key role players. I mean,
Rondo, I was gonna bring that up. I'm glad you said that, Sportsnator James, and I was gonna bring that up to you on Sportsnator Terrell. It wasn't like, remember, it was a big 3, but really a big 4 with Rondo. So he had to share that ball. And then remember, he was a little old at the time too. But then it was something else you said that I wanted to check in on. Though. You said his loyalty should have been towards Minnesota.
Facts.
But if we're going to do that, then we're going to have to bring up LeBron James again.
I agree. His loyalty should be with the Cavaliers.
Yeah, if we're going to do that.
Cavaliers for life.
We're going to have to bring up KD too.
Okay, see.
It was the worst situation to me because you left a team and went to a team that you couldn't beat. Now, I call that a sucker play.
And had a whole 5 starting lineup of all-stars. Andre Iguodala, Draymond, Curry, Clay, like,
yeah. You went to a team that didn't need you.
They at all. Didn't need your help. Like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? That didn't make no sense to me.
Like, they did need him because they had just lost in the finals prior to that.
I mean, but they had finally lost. They had finally lost to LBJ. but think about it. You knew they were going to come back and they were going to come back strong. They didn't need KD.
They didn't need KD at all.
He needed them.
Exactly. That's why he won that ring.
And I feel like LeBron James needed D-Wade. D-Wade already had a ring.
They needed each other. I'll say it like that.
It just depends on if D-Wade wanted another ring.
You know,
that was just a good match.
I don't feel LeBron needed D-Wade.
Yeah,
I feel like they was good together, but I feel like LeBron was gonna win that ring regardless.
With who?
Yeah, like,
shit. Anybody, he don't need. I feel like he could have got somebody instead of D-Wade won everything. And LeBron was on a mission.
Well, why didn't it happen? Why didn't it happen?
I mean, what you talking about? I mean, they won it. I mean, I'm saying, like, if you put somebody else in his place, you mean another 2 man, you feel me? Somebody that's just good, I feel like he would still won it.
I mean, why did he have to leave Cleveland to win it?
they weren't putting nobody with him. Like he didn't have no help. Who was in Cleveland?
Name somebody LeBron had next to him.
Help was on the way.
No, they were not. They
Help
been
was on
saying
the way.
he was in Cleveland.
Okay, but you saying help was on the way. The help wasn't there though.
Bro, he left Miami.
Help was on the way. All he had to do was be patient.
Dude,
He left as soon as the help came. So Jay Sexton came, he was gone.
Didn't that dude Saxton come?
Well, homie, Sexton thought he was gonna get a chance to play next to LeBron.
Exactly.
Man, not know how, bro. No, look, LeBron was in. I'm talking about before he left. I'm talking about when he went to the Miami Heat. LeBron was in Cleveland from 2009. I mean, from 2003 all the way up to 2010. That's 7 years. You ain't do nothing to get this man no help. He just carrying y'all on his back, trying to do his best, going
That's
against.
yeah.
Like what? Like what you mean? The help was on the way. Where was it for 7 years?
Help was on the way, baby. It'd take at least 10.
I agree with you there.
Are you serious? It take 10 to get the man some help.
I'm just gonna put it this way: Dwayne Wade didn't need him. That Heat
Bro.
coach, Pat Riley was gonna get somebody regardless. Trust me. Somebody was coming. That's just the Heat culture.
I'm going to be honest. Dwayne wasn't getting another one if LeBron didn't come. I'm just being honest.
That's not even making sense. You could say now LeBron wouldn't be getting no rings if he didn't come. That makes sense.
First of all, LeBron,
a proven champion will not get another ring. Once
LeBron,
you take one, you want another one.
It's a fact that the story came out that D Wade had grabbed LeBron and told him in the locker room, like, bro, if you don't step up, we won't win.
exactly.
He had to shake him up and like bring the champion out of LeBron. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of greats that they need that type of motivation to get the job.
I remember though, like all these
that was said.
It worked, so I ain't tripping.
y'all gotta remember all these.
Who was your source on that?
So they needed each other.
We're gonna keep it like that. They needed each other. We'll keep it like that.
But look, y'all forget
Chris Bosh wasn't even supposed to be on that team, right?
who was supposed to be on there?
Who you think on that?
Anybody, they could have kept Shane back there.
It was supposed to be Carmelo.
Melo?
Yeah, it was Carmelo, but Carmelo said no because Carmelo wanted to get the bag. Right. He wanted to get the bag when he was at bad mistake for him.
I feel like we was good. We was good. We Udonis Haslam. We had Udonis. We had Shane Battier. We had Mario Chalmers. We had Norris Cole. We had Birdman. I mean, I feel like Chris Bosh could have left. We still would have.
Hey, shout out to Birdman.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I'm from the 305. Miami was my team. Like, you feel me? Miami, like I knew the whole roster: Norris Cole, Mario Chalmers, Chris Bosh, LeBron, D Wade, Birdman, Shane Battier. I know the whole squad. I mean, take Chris Bosh off.
You forgot.
Take Chris Bosh off. I feel like we the same result.
Hey, you forgot the star, James Jones. You forgot the star.
Yeah, James Jones. Hey, we had James Hope. We had Mike Bibby. We had what's his name? What's
We did have old Bibby too.
What's the shooter name? Mike Miller.
Mike Miller.
Mike Miller
was hitting them 3-pointers with a bad back.
Mike Miller shooting tray balls with one shoe. You feel me? Hey, we was good. Chris Bosh should have left.
Hey, you remember that? Ooh,
come on, man.
You remember that?
Yeah, Miami was my team, dog.
Yeah. Hey,
Miami was my team when LeBron was on there too. I'm gonna be honest, but after he left, I just had no more business there.
Well, after LeBron left, I had no more business with him.
Well, hey, I'm a LeBron.
That's what they all say.
It was only business to me, though. It was strictly business.
Yeah, you know that.
I actually like the Lakers getting whipped up. Just like I like to see the Dallas Cowboys get whipped up. Certain teams deserve to get whipped up.
You get a lot of excitement every night from the Lakers, and they stay.
Why do
they get whipped? They may not even make the play-in tournament.
Why do they deserve to get whipped?
They deserve to get whipped. If you put together an old team like this that is full of seniors, what did you think was gonna happen?
Out there, man. There ain't no excuse for that.
Yeah.
I mean, who the leader? Who the leader over
there? The guy who's doing his best, like any of the
deeper than basketball, bro. It's way deeper than basketball.
Brother,
all these guys just lost their time.
Look, LeBron wanted to win a ring with Carmelo. That's the only reason Melo. He wanted to get Melo a ring. That's the reason Melo on that team. Him and Melo been buddies since high school. And and back to what I think that you said about Dwayne Wade, you gotta think too. a lot of these greats, like MJ, he came from like LeBron came straight from high school, 18 years old with already a lot on his back. Like the man was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
So
Jordan
Kevin Garnett.
Who?
Kevin Garnett, same thing with him.
I mean, but you see how long it took to win.
No, that doesn't
matter. Kobe Bryant was so young, his parents had to sign consent for him to play.
You said who?
Kobe Bryant.
He can't.
Not about Kobe too. Kwame Brown. Daryl Dawkins.
But the hype wasn't. Well, I don't really remember, but like, what's the hype like that?
I was just going to say you don't remember.
Nobody had the hype. Nobody had the hype and the target on their back like LeBron James. But guess whose target is going to be bigger? A one LeBron James Jr. We call him Bronny, but just remember at the end of the day, his real name is LeBron James Jr.
Not a debatable subject. It won't be no hype around that kid.
If he get right, like by his senior year, and everybody, I'm telling you, Bronny is not.
Well, listen, he got time. If he's a sophomore, he got time to develop. He still got time.
You think he just straight up tried the man?
He would have been a little raw though by that being his daddy. Because one thing about that kid, LaMelo, I thought LaMelo when he hit the NBA, I said, well, LaMelo, I know he good on offense, but I thought he was gonna be soft on defense, and I thought they was gonna push him around. But he surprised me. None of that happened to him.
But LaMelo be trying to fight out there.
No, he's supposed to. That's the attitude he have. This is
you do the wrong thing, LaMelo. That boy up in your face. He trying to fight out.
You got to play with that intensity though. That's the player I want on my team. That's that man that's gonna take that charge for me. He gonna do everything. He wants to win. He gonna have to lead Charlotte.
He plays creative basketball. I like it.
Yeah, I got.
He the a basketball. I mean, like he just like really not even trying out there. The moves he doing. It's sick.
I respect his pops though. You know, had him being a grown man at a young age.
Yeah, shout out to LeVar, man. LeVar did. They remind me of Joe Jackson. That man made sure his kids was gonna be something. And another son should be in the league too.
Who or LiAngelo? That's
in the league.
How they gonna give Isaiah Thomas a 10-day contract before they give LiAngelo a 10-day contract? Like
they're fine now. Don't get it confused.
He nice, but like that, like it's washed. Like
Isaiah Thomas was an all-star, bro.
Yes, but he's washed, like bro.
He was leading the league in scoring. You tripping?
Yeah, I don't know what you got going
on. I don't know what you talking about, bro. You tripping?
He's washed.
I'm taking an all-star. I'm taking a scoring title and an all-star any day. Another chance.
Isaiah is not the same player.
He was averaging more points than LeBron, KD, all the players, bro.
They have to get the man off the team because he's gonna put up his numbers.
Yeah.
That's
so wait, why
he's a baller?
Why he got kicked in the first place?
First of all, his sister got killed. He did to Jordan. He played. He cried. Jordan didn't cry now, but he cried. But he played. That was respect. He showed off. They wound up getting rid of the man. Then he wound up getting hurt. He didn't get kicked out of the league because he was trash. No, that dude there is fire, man.
I just don't think he still got it.
I like him over you, Sportsanator.
I mean, I think I like him over anybody in the chat right here.
Okay,
then. I like him over Rodney.
You like him over
365 days out of 365.
I like him by, if y'all go to 20, I say he beat you by at least 18.
You are crazy.
20-2. Oh my!
And you get the ball first.
No, you crazy. I can't
take him.
I think I might like Isaiah Thomas 20-0.
Ooh.
Boy, he's 5'9", 5'8". I'm up on him. I'm getting the
I like me over Isaiah Thomas. I like the score to be probably 20-15.
Okay.
You over
that's that. That's
because I don't know how he's gonna stop me.
Boy,
it's a height difference.
I can stop you.
Sportsanator James, how tall are you?
6'5".
What's your number at Ole Miss?
5.
Sportsanator Rojo is 6'5.5". See, so I like him over Isaiah too.
Easy.
Appreciate that one. I'll double it back.
Hey,
yo, look.
I mean, if we want to close it out on this, I mean, I like me over the guy bottom right, Rodney.
Okay.
I like me. I like me over that 7 days out of the week. And I just feel like I don't think he can score on me, honestly. I just think it's just
Sportsanator James, he told me, well, y'all go hooping, when y'all practicing, he's still doing you in.
What?
Hey, ask him what happened the last time we played.
No, we talking about this time.
We talking about this time. Thank you.
No, we didn't play one-on-one. We didn't play one-on-one.
Yeah,
we didn't play one-on-one.
Sportsanator,
we play no real one-on-one.
he was acting like he'll do you in.
No.
Playing
Rodney can't do nothing with me. Nothing.
Tomorrow. I'll let you know what happened tomorrow. No,
All you gotta do is record it. We can put it on the show, baby.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
I'll let you know what happened tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad for this guy.
Not for me. For other parties involved.
That's a good one. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, man. It's been a privilege to have all y'all Sportsanators up here. It's the first time we ever did a quad Sportsanator. Sportsanator Rodney, appreciate you, much love, nephew. Sportsanator James, you know it ain't nothing but love. Hope you have a great season at Ole Miss. Sportsanator Terrell, you already know what it is. OL for life, my boy. What that? Oh, I thought I saw somebody in the background. What's going on, Sportsanator Jordan?
What's going on?
Everything good.
Hey,
my brother?
You should have seen what we did to them today on the court. My team dropped them off.
Oh, y'all dropped them off?
After we was on a 5-game win streak. Like,
look, they got their rematch in 2 times in a row.
Hey, after we on the show.
After we done got everybody off like 5 times over, they came and won. We were tired. I'm sorry.
Y'all get a chance. Y'all get down here to Miami. All us gonna link up and play, man.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Bring y'all out to the little park I'll be going to. So we'll get out there and have a good old time. But like I said, once again, man, Sports Fire is live. Y'all see these Sportssanators I got. They're very knowledgeable. Only way you could be a Sportsanator rather, you have to know your game. You have to be stronger than the rest. Sportsanator rhymes with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator, Gladiator. Y'all know what it is. But we're going to go out on a little music. Ain't nothing but love for y'all boys. Who you with?
Sports Fire.
Who we against?
All live.
Wake them up, wake them up, wake them up.
What up?
MIA to GA, baby.
Real. 305, 404,
Yeah.
7, 6, 7, 8, whatever you want to talk.
Hello, hello, hello. Who you with? Sports Fire. Who we against? All liars. Hello, hello, hello. Who you with? Sports Fire. Who we against? All liars. Wake them up, wake them up, wake them up. Hello, hello, hello. Who you with? Sports Fire. Who we against? All liars. Hello, hello, hello. Who you with? Sports Fire. Who we against? All liars.